Okay, Karen, let's try this. So I'm going to get on here and go through a couple of the problems that you missed specifically in that quizzes I gave you. And I'm hoping this helps, and then I want you to try to go back and do it again. So one was 5a plus 2b minus 3a plus 4. So the answer that you chose is interesting. You chose 8ab. And it's interesting because I see what you did. You did 5 plus 2 is 7. 7 minus 3 is 4. 4 plus 4 is 8. And then you kind of squished those variables together. But when we combine like terms, that is not really the way that it works. So this, let's see, combine like, this like word is very important. So combine like terms. So to be a like term, you have to have two things. You have to have the same variable, that's a letter. You have to have the same exponent. You have to have both of these things. The same variable and the same exponent. So when I look at this expression up here, first I see this a. So I'm going to go find another a. Here is my other a. Now when I combine a's, what that looks like is I take my coefficients and I do whatever they say, basically. So here you have 5 minus 3. 5 minus 3 is 2. I meant to write that in pen. That's okay. 2a. So I have 2 a's. Now when I go look at this b, okay, I have a b here. The only other term, though, is a 4. There's no b here. So I cannot add these together. That happens often. So I'm just going to copy down plus 2b. Then I'm going to take a look at this constant down here at the end. This number with no letters is a constant. We can only combine it with another constant. And there's not one. So I'm just going to write plus 4. And this actually is the most simplified version I can do. That is the answer. That's it. Okay, so I'm looking at another one. 4x squared minus 3x plus 11 minus 2x. Okay, so this time, this is interesting because we have 3 x's. So those all check the same variable rule, but they do not all have the same exponent. This one has a 2. The others do not. So when they don't have a little number above them, what that means is there is just one of those things. So there's 1x here and 1x here. So what I can combine is I can combine this negative 3x with this negative 2x. Those are the ones that are exactly the same variable and the same exponent. Everything else I'm just going to copy down because this one has an x to the 2 and this one has no x at all. So my answer will look like 4x squared at negative 3 minus 2 is negative 5x plus 11. And that is my most simplified expression. And I want to do one more because this one has us actually combining constants, so you can see what that looks like. Okay, so here, if I'm looking for like terms, I'm looking for variables that are the same. That's usually how we start. We have an m to the 1 and m to the 1, so that's good. So I can combine this whole term and this whole term. So I can do 3 plus 2. 3 plus 2 is 5, of course. And then now this time in the middle, I have a negative 10 and a 4. And those are just both regular numbers. So I can combine these together. Negative 10 plus 4 is negative 6, and that is my answer. Okay, so I'm going to resend the quizzes homework, and I want you to try it again. Thank you.